Good morning, everyone. Well, at least it's morning here. Welcome to Spectrum Art Creations. My name is Maddie. I'm so happy that you guys are here today, whether you are one of our followers and friends or whether you are new to the channel. Welcome. We are going to be working on this die right here, which is one of the dies that we have in our store. I kind of have it that way because if I lay it flat, I'm going to kill you with glare. But we're going to be putting this together. So just a quick tutorial demo to show you how to actually work with that die. And we're going to be using one of the newer collections, which is the Graphic 45 Alice's Tea Party, which is a great pad. At the end, I'm going to share with you guys and provide you with links as to how and where you can get all these, because we do have them in stock, as well as other options. So make sure if you are interested in purchasing any of the products that you stay till the end. But I will actually speed through the process to show you how to put this together. Once again, thanks for joining us today. We're so glad you're here. Okay, now that we've got our three main pieces, the following are optional embellishments. So we have our tag, we have our backing, and it is got a faux stitch that goes around it, as well as this one is really, really pretty cut at the top. Let me see if I can get it to focus for you guys. There you go. Oh, there you go. Okay. And of course we have the pocket. Again, this is also optional. You could just create tags. You could put a backing right onto your tag. You could put a pocket onto your tag. But we also have these additional pieces. Completely optional. They do add extra embellishments, which are amazing, but depending on what look you're going for or what paper line you're using, you might decide otherwise. So obviously this piece right here is a layered header for your tag. So we could use that. Great way to embellish. You could also just leave the tag as is, create a header, and have that become a tuck, top tuck, right? By gluing it on just the sides and not the bottom. I'll show you that too. We can work on that. This piece right here creates a tab. When you fold it in half, it actually creates a tab here at the top. I'll show you this. This one actually creates, and again, if these two little pieces bother you, you can just either back and forth on them until they snap, or use, a plier, a snipper, and just take them off, right? All right. This creates the tab cover for these holes right here. Makes it look more finished. And this, of course, is another layer to this pocket. So this would be the backing. This would be the front to your pocket if you wanted to do that. And we will do that. But I just wanted to let you know that if you wanted to, you can use the die set just like this. You could also use it just to create some cool journaling cards with the faux stitching around them. You can use them just like that and embellish them. You could also add the pocket and embellish that, right? Okay, so let's continue on. We are going to go ahead and use another paper line, and then I'm going to use all of these, okay, and show you how that works. I also wanted to point out that this is a great die to actually use scraps, okay? This is another beautiful collection from Blue Fern Studios, and I'll be providing the links for this as well. It is called Bird Waltz, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful paper line. But I do have, scraps, because we all do, right? We do not want to throw any of these away, as well as maybe some cardstock or manila folders. This is a great time to use those as well. In this case, I know that this I want to be my focal point, meaning I want it to be that back piece, right, on here. So I am going to cut that one out first, and then we're going to see how it's going to, what backing we decide to use, what tag for the back. Now for your, when you punch these out, you can either flick them the way that I did, or you can, if any of them get stuck, you can always use a stylus or a pokey tool, right, and just poke them out. But as you can see, it cuts like butter. The same thing with these. If you have anything stuck on there, you can always just either drop them to clean them out, right, no, there's one left, or you could use your stylus or pokey tool, right, whichever one works best. Okay. Now in this one, we've used all of our dye so far with the exception of these two. So we're going to use these two to make sure we use all of it, right? And now we've come to the point where we can actually go ahead and put these together, adding your adhesives, distressing them if you like, and of course layering with decorations if you so choose. So that's what I'm going to do next. Now I did want to make sure that I pointed out also that when this one kind of peeks through, it's a great opportunity for having something else back there, or coloring, or just, adding some shading, again, maybe some glitter, with your stickles. So it just lends itself for a great place to actually, add extra details. So I am going to clean up here, and I'm going to decorate these, layer them up, and then I'm going to come back with the finished results. So I was getting ready to put everything away when I realized, hello, I forgot to use this piece for you guys. So I broke out yet another collection. See, we're just gonna have fun. This one is called Calligraphy from Stamperia, and I have some pieces. So we're just gonna work with whatever we've got at hand, and this is such a pretty collection. Look at this. Oh, so I'm sure we'll find lots of great goodies in here to work with. All right, here we go. Now at this time would be the point where I could actually choose to add, right, our pocket back on here. Oh, let me move this over. But I think I'm going to try that other thing that I told you guys where I want to make this into a top tuck, right? So it's almost like a clipboard kind of look. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. But now we've kind of played around with all of the pieces from the die and seen that we can make endless combinations from it. And depending on what paper line you use, you could completely make this from shabby chic to steampunk to whimsical, to floral. I mean, you could use scraps. All the scraps that you have would lend itself really nicely to actually work with this die. So now I'm definitely going to go ahead and maybe distress my edges, hear it all down, and then possibly add some embellishments from the same collections, just maybe fussy cut some of the images and layer it up, and then we'll come back with the finished projects. And here are the completed tags. As you can see, all that we did was glue down what we had talked about, right? All the pieces that we had cut out, as well as do some minimal embellishments. I wanted to keep it pretty simple and not too layered up, just so that it could be a very basic video. Of course, however, if you're working with mixed media, you can do stenciling, you can add buttons, gears, all kinds of great stuff. You can also, do some fabric ones. I have a whole bunch of ideas now that are swimming in my head, but let's go ahead and break these down slowly. So this one was the one that we did with the bird waltz paper line. All I did was, in this one, all we did was use the base, which is the tag, the back placard, right, the back piece, the pull tab, as well as the little reinforcers. In this case, what I did was I left the right side open and I made that into a tuck spot for a little journaling card that just slides right back in there. I added some a couple of little flowers, but I will do some still photos, so it'll be a little bit better to see. I just wanted to give you a quick run through as to what it is that just 4 totally different looks and creations based on one set of dies. This one is the one that we did pretty much using all of the pieces, because we've got the pull, we've got the little reinforcers, we've got the tag piece, we've got the backing, we've got the pocket, and then we've got the extra cutout layer, which is so stinking cute, right? Of course, I could have left this open, and so we could have made a pocket here, right? And then we could have made another pocket here, which in retrospect would have looked adorable. Look at that layered. And then we could have seen the bird's belly through here. So again, play with it. The more I'm sure you play with it, the more ideas that are going to come to you. This one is the one that we started with. This is the Alice one. On this one, we simply use the tag, the backing, and the pocket. Nothing else. Oh, I'm sorry, and the reinforcer on there without the pull. So again, that's an optional piece, right? I added some journaling bits from the collection. What a beautiful collection this is. Here's another journaling piece from that collection. And what I did here is I did a multiple pocket, one here and then one here at the top, by just leaving that top piece open, right? I only adhered it on the 3 sides. So now we've got this great huge pocket back here and then a pocket here. This could have been another pocket. If I would have used it as a little belly band, I could have tucked something in there. But since I wanted to add the queen to the front of it, I decided to just, not do that and instead just adhere it all the way. But again, yet another great way, same tag, different look, right? Let's tuck those back in there. Aren't those pretty? It's always time for tea. And here's your tea. And then here's Alice as she's growing. All right, now on this one, we decided to use a top header piece, right? Which we hadn't done on any of the other ones. And by doing so, what we've created is a top tuck spot, almost like a clipboard. You'll notice one thing. I had left the nib on here when I actually dyed it. But then as I was getting ready to put away the collection, I remember that I had these chipboard pieces that come with the collection, and they just look amazing. They add a little bit of dimension without adding a whole bunch of weight, or, you know, it's not that thick that you couldn't possibly insert it into a journal, right? So this one is the clipboard effect, which all I've done is I've actually cut out a little journaling spot in there, right, to tuck this in, and then another cool tag to go in there. So again, you can see 4 different completely ways of actually using your die set. Now, this is just the beginning, right? As I mentioned, we can definitely do more mixed media with it. But in addition to, we can adhere fabric onto paper and actually create some fabric tags. We can, oh my gosh, so many things. We can actually, you know, make a book out of them and actually create a tag book from these. We could also make them so that they are an actual flip, because remember, some of these papers are just stunning on the back, right, as well. So we could potentially add a little bit of a piece of fabric or lace or even paper and adhere that, fold it over onto a journal, and then have it flip out. So then we can have a journaling spot, or maybe a picture on this side, and then still have hidden journal on the back. We could use magnets and Velcro, and oh, we can do all kinds of stuff, guys. So again, a very basic idea, and I'm sure that you guys will take it from there and make your own creations. We hope that you have enjoyed this very quick video. Again, all the links for the die, the store, and the other materials will be available in the description box. Want to give a big old shout out and thank you to Jackie, who is one of our customers. She actually is the one that recommended or asked for some ideas as far as the tag, and we were happy to do this, and hopefully this kind of helps out and gives you some idea, right? Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. We hope that you have enjoyed it. We hope you will come back for more tutorials. Don't forget our live sales, where you can actually purchase products live. So make sure you guys hit that subscription button and ring that bell so you can be notified as to when we go live, which is typically Saturdays, but you know, schedules change, so you want to be in the know. You make sure you ring that bell to be notified. Thank you so much, guys. We hope you have a blessed day, and we will see you all very soon. Bye.